Oh boy, so we have 144x to the fifth plus 168x to the fourth plus 48x cubed. What do you want to do first? What do you want to check for first? A greatest common factor. Okay, so on these problems, have a calculator handy. And I know 144, I know 24 is going to go into that. So that's not an issue. 168, it's going to go in, isn't it? 7, one more time than the last one, so 7 times. And then 48, I know 24 is going to go into that. I don't even need to check it on the calculator, right? No, 48 won't work. I mean, you could check it, but I don't think 48 is going to work. We actually didn't check it. But if you go like that, you can see 48 doesn't go into that evenly, into 168 evenly. So don't worry about that. Okay. So pull out the 24. We did discover that went into all 3 of the coefficients. And then what's the highest power of x that you can pull out? X cubed. Okay. So the GCF of x to the fifth, x to the fourth, and x cubed is x cubed. Remember, the highest power of x that you can pull out is actually the lowest of the 3 powers, right? Or the 3 powers of x, yeah. Now, write down what's left. 24x cubed, what's left? What's left from 144x to the fifth if you factor out 24x cubed? So just divide 144 by 24 like I did, and you get 6 left. And then if you take x cubed out of x to the fifth, you've got 2 x's left, right? Multiplied together, so that's x squared. Everybody clear on that? All right, what do you get when you pull a 24x cubed out of 168x to the fourth? So you got a 7. If you divide 168 by 24, you saw that we got 7. And then just a factor of x is left. Any disagreement there? Okay, and then what do you get when you pull a 24x cubed out of 48x cubed? Just a plus 2, not 2x, just 2, right? Because you pulled out an x cubed, so you're not going to see an x cubed inside the parentheses on that term. Everybody agree? Well, now it's not nearly so intimidating. That trinomial on the inside, 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. So let's try and factor. Why do they call it a trinomial? Because we try to factor it, right? No, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. 24x cubed, okay, 2 parentheses. All right, so let's get the first term. So what are the possibilities that, of numbers that could multiply to make just the 6? 6 times 1. What else? 3 and 2. And then, of course, you can reverse those, right? Which ones do you want to try? 3. So 3x and 2x in front for the first multipliers, I mean. Now, what's the good news on this one? The last guy you see is a 2 inside the parentheses. It's a prime number, right? So only 2 possibilities. By the way, everything's plus. So you don't have to worry about the sign. It's going to, if this guy's plus and this guy's plus, it's going to be plus here and plus here. And then for the last multipliers, there's only 2 variations. What are they? 1 and 2, 2 and 1. Which one do you want to try? Oh, I've got something to offer here. 1 and 2 you would not try. Let me put it in red. Okay, 1 and 2. Why would you not try 1 and 2? I know that doesn't work. How do I know? Without multiplying it in my head, I know it doesn't work. Okay, we took out the greatest common factor, right? But if it were 2x plus 2 as one of the factors, there's a greatest common factor of 2 right there that we could pull out front. But we know it's not there because we pulled out the GCF already to begin with. So that 2x plus 2 can't be right. Does that reasoning make sense to you? And it can save you from checking that. So I know it can't be 1 and 2, so what am I going to try? 2 and 1. 3x plus 2 times 2x plus 1. Don't forget the GCF out in front. Let's check it. Outer gives you what? The outer multiplication gives you Check again. 3x times 1, 3x, right? And the inner gives you 4x. Do those add together to make 7x? Yep, you know you're right. So your final answer is 24x cubed times 3x plus 2 as a quantity times the quantity 2x plus 1.